let's also talk about shares of Constellation Brands. We're watching that stock this morning after the beverage company topped revenue estimates but missed on the bottom line for the third quarter. Wine and spirit sales down 4% year over year. The stock is down by 5% right now. I don't know. I don't think this feeds into the hard seltzer thesis that you were talking about yesterday. And it looks like beer net sales did top estimates here. So, but some areas of a little bit of disappointment.
Yeah, I will refrain from talking about like the product per se. I think inflation surprised a lot of investors here with Constellation Brands. And I talked to Bill Newlands about this, I believe 4 or 5 months ago down at the New York Stock Exchange for an asked him if inflation peaked, and he told me no. And we didn't really get a sense of a peak here in that business. Operating income down in both the beer and also the wine and spirit segment for this company, despite them pushing through modest levels of price increases, calling out higher levels of inflation for transportation and packaging, much in the same way that impacted this business and a lot of other competitors to this company last year.
You know, one other thing that in this earnings season especially, and then even going forward throughout 2023, it's going to be interesting to track what the operating cash flow for some of these companies looks like too, because they're going to be more pressured to tap into some of that cash to really navigate through a pre-recessionary or even mild recessionary environment as we get towards that later on in the year, as anticipated by many of the economists that we've spoken with. And that's what we also saw within these Constellation results, a decrease on their operating cash flow about 7%, free cash flow decrease of 13%. So really tapping into some of that cash and seeing how they deploy that across the business too.
And we'll get to talk to Bill Newlands some more on Monday. He's coming on with us at 10:30 so we can talk much more about what he saw and whether he now thinks perhaps inflation has peaked.
I do like that new Corona Premier. Good brand. Low calorie, low carb, works for me.
Okay.
Yep.